Mark Heffron will be joining us in a moment. On my right, Ekow Essuman, correct pronunciation? Yeah. From Nottingham, undefeated, who's going to be fighting the man from Paris at the end of the row here, Cedrick Peynaud, who was due to be fighting some 6 weeks ago, and he gave me a very pleasantly worded message explaining that he'd suffered a calf injury. That's now sorted out, and he's ready to go and ready to provide what he hopes will be a real test for Ekow, who is, from his point of view, is wanting to make a bit of a statement regarding Conor Benn, because Cedric fought Conor Benn twice. You remember the first time he had him down twice. Second time, Conor won more convincingly, won on points, and it was a more convincing victory. But, you know, he's got an opportunity maybe to make a bit of a statement, Ekow, if he can win more convincingly. And the fight between the two guys alongside me, Denzel here, from the Peacock Gym, Martin Bowers, his trainer, Mark Heffron, working with Kevin Marie and Michael Jennings, and as we were saying before they joined us in the room, this is, you know, the definitive trade fight. It's the sort of fight which, if you know your boxing, you want to see this one, because they both fight, they both fancy it, the camps both fancy it, they've both wanted it for a long time, and it's going to be fascinating. I mean, I honestly do not know. The bookies can't split them. I think when I checked last night, Mark was a marginal favourite, but only by a tiny, tiny fraction. So it's a real pick and fight, which, you know, on any bill is one that you want to see. But first of all, let's just have a word with Ekow. Undefeated in 13 and up against a man here who's never been stopped. And as I said, you're kind of looking to make a bit of a statement here.
Yeah. In regards to Conor Benn, first of all, I've got obviously Cedric to go through first. I've got to give him that respect, and he's a good fighter. When he fought Conor Benn, that was however many years ago. He's fought other fighters since, and he's put in a good account for himself. So this time, I'm coming in for a good fight, and I've been working to be the best me. So when I'm in there, I guarantee you it's going to be an exciting fight.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, because you were born in Botswana, that's right?
Yeah.
And you come from an academic family, and here you are with a fight on this bill.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
I was the one that broke away. My parents were both lecturers. Dad has a PhD. My brother's working in private pharma. So, I was the one that broke away. I did media and design course at university, became a web developer, got on the GB squad, just went straight boxing from there. I got onto the podium squad as well. I boxed from 2012 until 2016, just missing out on the Olympic spot to Josh Kelly. And after that, turned pro. I've gone under the radar for a bit, obviously picking myself up, getting myself to English title level, defending it to Tyrone Nurse, and obviously Curtis Felix as well. And I feel like I'm really glad and grateful for Warren to pick me up and start pushing me, because it's time to push on and show people what I'm about.
Well, 31 years old, you've got you're kind of a man in a hurry.
I've been taking care of myself. There's not a lot of mileage.
I wasn't saying you were a mess. No, but you've not had hard fights, but at the same time, you know, you want to be moving on.
Yeah.
Have you had chance to see much of Cedric?
Yeah. I've watched, as I said, like I've watched a couple of his fights. I've not really fought too tough on the Conor Benn fights, because that was however long ago. He's a better fighter now, so I'm concentrating on him now.
Cedric, I know you don't speak too much English. Have we got a translator here? Somebody who can speak for him, to him? Anybody fluent in French? Well, this could be interesting. Have you seen Ekow box? Have you watched him?
Sorry. Yes, watch fight of Ekow. And my preparation is difficult, but I'm ready for the fight. Voilà.
What do you regard his strengths? What's the hardest thing that you're going to have to cope with?
Understand.
You don't understand?
No.
This is going to be difficult, I think. I think we'd probably better leave that one there. But that one is for the vacant IBF European welterweight title. Cedric has got defeats on his record, but as I said, he's never been stopped. And you've heard Ekow say that he has full respect. Anyway, now let's move on to the one between the gentlemen either side of me. Mark from Oldham, Denzel, Londoner. It's got all the makings, this one, of something very special indeed. I'll start with you, Mark. You've kind of realised this one's been coming for a long time, haven't you?
Yeah, definitely. It's been spoke about for a good while now, and it's a fight I'm looking forward to. Yeah.
How close to your best do you believe you are now?
I'm definitely at the best now. There's one thing that I was lacking, that was experience, and I've got the experience now, and I'm looking forward to it. Yeah.
Oh, now, you're talking about experience. Is that the experience maybe of what went wrong in the fight against Liam Williams?
Yeah, that's it, yeah, but I got a good 10 rounds in with Liam there. I feel like I'm mentally ready for this fight now, and camp's gone really well.
What's the interest like up in the Greater Manchester area and with your mates and your big fan base up in Oldham?
What's that, mate?
What's the interest like up in your part of the world?
Yeah, the interest is good. I've got a mint fan base up there. Get a good win over Denzel there now and get that title back to Oldham, and then hopefully get a big title fight Oldham Athletics.
Denzel, you've likewise known this was coming for a while, haven't you? I mean, Martin Bowers, who guides you, trains you, he's been calling for this one for a year or more, so you must have known this was coming.
Yeah, I knew this was coming. Just to put it out there, Ray Bull's my trainer. Martin manages me, but we all work together. But it got put to me about a year ago, and I said back then that I was up for it. So it's about a year and a half later, whatever. I feel like I've gotten better since then. I'm more comfortable with myself, more confident in my style, and this is the best time. If not now, then when?
I know you're critical of your own performances, though. What did you make of your victory against Mark Hall?
Mick Hall,
sorry.
Yeah, it was decent. It was a decent victory. I didn't feel my best at that point, but it was a good win either way. I watched it back and I thought, this is a fight that people must have enjoyed. I got a lot of good feedback after it, but just based on how I felt in it, I didn't rate it at the time. But looking back on it, it wasn't so bad.
What do you think of Mark as a fighter?
I think he's a good fighter.
Care to shed a little bit more light on that? What do you think his strengths are? What do you think his weaknesses are?
He's a good fighter. He's had 26 fights. He's won 25. You can't say anything other than he's a good fighter, innit? He knows his strengths and he knows his weaknesses. I don't think I need to share that, but I'll exploit that on the night.
Is this an important thing, Mark? I'll ask you if you don't want to answer it. Is it an important thing who's going to be put on the back foot? Because, I mean, it seems that this is going to be the sort of fight where you really are going to be meeting each other head on.
Yeah, definitely. If I can see Denzel on the back foot, but looking forward to it. Yeah, it's going to be a good fight.
How highly do you rate him?
I think Denzel's a very good fighter. Yeah, got good power. With what I've seen of him as well, he can be a good boxer and come forward. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be an explosive fight.
Kevin, who's in your camp, he was in the hall corner when he fought him. Has he picked up a few bits and pieces?
Yeah, Kevin picked up a lot of things on the performance with Michael, and we've been working on him in camp. Yeah.
Now, from here, if whoever wins this, where would you like to go? Where do you see yourself being in the next year?
Next year, get a good win over Denzel on Saturday and hunt the British title.
Denzel, Saturday, how's it going to go?
That's a win for 2 shot.
And how?
However it comes, I'm winning.
You outbox him, or are you going to outpunch him?
I could do whatever. It depends how I feel on that. I might stop him. I might just go points. It depends.
And what would it mean to be able to call yourself British champion at some point in the future if you come through this?
It'll mean a lot to me. It will definitely mean a lot to me. That's one of my goals, one of my targets. I do want to win the British and potentially win it outright. But at the end of the day, if I don't come through Mark, then obviously that dream's shattered, innit? So I've got to focus on Mark first, come through Saturday and then move on.
Peacock's on a bit of a roll as well, isn't it?
Yeah, we are. We've got a lot of good boys there. We're all doing well. A few champions. I need to add myself to that list and move on, innit?
Just tell us what it's like before we'll finish at this point. What it's like working with Mr. Jennings, your trainer. He's a very, very talented fighter of years gone by. You know, I've commentated on him and watched him. How good is it to work with him actually as a fighter?
Yeah, it's unreal, mate. I'm absolutely loving it with Michael. We've been working on a lot of things, like things that I didn't really know. And the good thing is I've been doing him in sparring. And the main thing is I've got to take him in on fight night. So
come fight night, what's going to happen? Points? Knockouts? Whatever?
You have to see on fight night. You never know, do you?
Well, we look forward to it, and the guys will be, of course, available to be interviewed by you, those who wish, and we'll do some head-to-head photographs for the photographers once we've spoken to Anthony Yard and Dex Spellman, who are going to be next into this particular room. But thanks a lot for that, and look forward to your efforts on Saturday night. Thank you very much.